last segment though. I think what we are doing is projecting what we want for Simone Biles and her husband. I think that's what we doing. We not letting them tell their
Like
story.
the social media.
Yeah, we this is how I would act. You know, you couldn't do that to me. So yeah, that's.
And they married, so let them live. Let them live
a little bit. I mean, you still supposed to put your. If you gonna do it in front of the public though, we get the scrutiny.
Right, if you throw it out there. But we got guests, Doc B.
All right, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
We got guests.
All right.
Hey.
True School is in the house, and we are doing something very big. We got my man. Can you still do it like boot camp? Can you still rap? Okay. All right. You hip hop regardless. And we got Mama, aka Sue, in the house. Over there, wave with the cameras.
Peace.
All right. You on cameras. You on cameras, by the way. We on YouTube.
Hey, if y'all want to tune in, go to 1017 The Truth. We are live on YouTube. And who else? It's a student. Is this a student from the True School?
Hello, my name is Brendan.
That's Brendan.
Brendan in the building. Okay, what's going on with the True School?
Well, Doc B, tell us why you invite us here.
Now, here's what's going on. 50 years of hip hop. We've been talking about it. Everybody's been talking about it. They've been doing big things on it. And Milwaukee has done a few documentaries that I've liked. And some people have criticized, Milwaukee, this one, that one. My man Daryl D put a nice one out, documenting. And what he said was, I want to inspire you guys to do more documentaries. I want you guys to tell your story. It's time. You heard the saying, it's his story, not history.
Right.
So when it comes to history overall in America. So what True School, along with the Black Historical Society, Claiborne Benson, they've gotten together and they're pulling a committee. I'm a part of that committee. We're contributing information about the history of Milwaukee hip hop and its contributors, its influencers, things of that nature.
That's what's up.
And we not blocking nobody. Come on in. Bring your flyers.
Bring your information.
Bring your information.
Bring the timeline.
Your CDs, your cassettes, your records.
Don't just be coming in talking now.
I mean, well, you can if that's all you got.
Hey.
But we like to see things.
It's important that Doc gave that whole framework right there.
Okay.
Super OG right here.
Okay.
Legend, and we believe in the foundation in hip hop is ultimately the DJ.
Okay.
The foundation in no, it's still that. The foundation in hip hop is also knowledge itself.
Real talk.
Knowledge is the foundation. The DJs become the core of the culture, the center of everything. He just said, he said, B-boy, just go back to Cool Herc. He just said that.
Right.
And be girls.
And be girls. So that's authentic that Doc B be honorably asked to participate in something of this nature.
That's powerful.
We asked humbly Dr. Claiborne Benson and Jamila, who have been pillars in this community, not only not only Milwaukee Black History, but Wisconsin. It's called Wisconsin Black Historical Society Museum, located on 27th and Center. It's a jewel for the whole country. People come from across the world to study and research in that facility.
Shout out Ebony Q. I like landmarks.
Some people know that as the former Ebony Q. Right there on 27th Center. A lot of history, a lot of hip hop history right there. It was important for us to go to that institution and partner. True School is Milwaukee's Center of Transformational and Creative Arts and Hip Hop Culture, located right here in downtown Milwaukee. We're neighbors to the Truth radio station. We're right on the other side of the Grand Avenue building. The old Grand is called the Ave now. TrueSchool.org, TRUESKOOL.org is where you can find out more information about our organization. Primarily youth serving, primarily high school age, young people that we work with, and young adults like Brendan in the back. We preserve hip hop culture by sustaining the young people that will be the new leaders, that will be the new voices, the new DJs, the new producers, the new radio hosts, the voices of our community, the change makers. That's how we preserve hip hop, because it's bigger than hip hop, it's bigger than music.
I can't prove this, but that's why when you watch a commercial for Alka-Seltzer, it goes, the only drip you should have should be your clothes. Why are they talking like that? That's hip hop talk. You may like the drip, it's your cold medicine, but why are you talking like that? You know what I'm saying? Why
that's influenced by hip hop.
Yeah, that's influenced by hip hop.
I even knew hip hop went so far when the Fruity Pebbles with Barney Rubber.
I was gonna say Flintstones.
They started rapping with the Flintstones.
Real talk.
The real Grandmaster Cass says hip hop didn't invent anything. We reinvented everything.
So this what y'all working on now with Wisconsin Black Historical Society, Claiborne Benson. What is it? What? So how? What? It's a documentary, right?
In the midst of quantum.
So good question. We'll take it back a little bit. It's an archive.
Okay.
So the Historical Society Museum, if you ever get a chance to go on 27th and Center, everybody should go support the institution. They are a museum / library / archive facility. They collect family records. They do ancestral collections. If you want to store some things from your lineage so people down the line can study something significant that you and your family or your community were a part of, that's where you take it. That's where people from CNN and National Geographic go when they want to learn about Black Wisconsin. They go see Mr. Benson. And so what we're doing is creating an
I started out with Mr. Benson.
Talk to me. Tell me more about that.
Hey, look, when I was younger, I was one of the first Matter babies, and Mr. Benson, he had these cameras, and he put a camera in our hand and told us to go film our environment and make a documentary so we could put it on public access.
Talk that talk.
So I was young
And
back
look at
then.
you now. Look
Powerful.
at
That's
you
why I
now.
said. That's why he helped so many kids.
That's right.
That he really can't pinpoint all the kids.
That's right.
But I was one of those kids.
Absolutely.
That he affected.
And that's
What
beautiful.
Claiborne has helped
That's beautiful.
me. When I graduated from University of Wisconsin Milwaukee, one of my final papers was on the migration of Black folks from the South to Milwaukee. And one of the people that I interviewed was Claiborne Benson. And so that's who you go see.
That's right.
And so that I can second his assertion that that's the person, that's the man. Claiborne
Right.
is the man when it comes to Black.
A
Milwaukee.
historian.
Black Milwaukee,
Not
Black
just in
history of
February,
Wisconsin.
year round.
And so the fact that y'all
365.
and me being in hip hop, as Fidel knows and Doc knows, and Tori also knows,
Black Elephant.
that's a beautiful thing. And I understand the importance of having a real historian make those archives for Milwaukee hip-hop
Documented.
and documented, and so it can be forever. It ain't somebody doing a list on Facebook. It ain't somebody doing a list on Instagram. It's somebody that's actually a historian where you're giving him this information, and now he can dig and he can see, oh yeah, Doc was the first one that did a party on the east side, or whatever the case may be.
So there's a whole
The Taste
process.
Them Seeds was the
Absolutely.
first ones
Yep.
who don't know people that don't know
Yeah.
you from there.
So there's a process with that, and with that institution comes this authentic process because that's what they do.
Yes.
Right? Y'all do radio here, so this is an authentic process.
Right.
For the museum to be, and gratefully, Dr. Benson is really excited about this project because when hip hop touch anything, everything changes. So now we're introducing hip hop and the youngsters to archiving and museum data collection on the level of preserving our culture. 100 years from now, they'll be able to go and look up the Doc B capsule of what that looks like. His history alone is significant. Your history alone.
Or the Wave Chappelle. We just wanted to name New Cat.
Yeah, no doubt.
We want to whoever.
Absolutely. It's
Whoever's in
definitely
it.
intergenerational.
Tory Lowe, 'cause Tory Lowe.
So amazing that you say that because we were having a conversation with some of our youth teenagers that we work with, and we were stressing that intergenerational piece. They don't have a lot of physical collections of what they do these days: posters, flyers, CDs,
Like we did.
DVDs. We got boxes of this stuff.
We
in
still
the
got
attic.
it.
Yes, sir. And so the idea that one day somebody can come and they can go through Doc's CDs, his mixtapes, and learn about what he was doing, go through them old party promotion flyers and see what he's doing. And it even goes into you all being able to share how Dr. Benson helped you and supported you as a youngster. Both of y'all have done music and hip hop, and what you're doing now is hip hop. We need that story. We need that story. It's significant
powerful.
because it makes it intergenerational without us even knowing it. And we all have that here in Milwaukee because we have such a village type town.
So let
It's
me ask you this.
Milltown.
Can anyone go to Benson and the Historical Society and offer if they got old flyers, if they got, old tapes, how we used to make tapes in high school.
That's
People
right.
that don't know, me and Fidel go back. When we meet? Middle school?
I think we met over hip hop in what? Yeah, we definitely elementary school.
Elementary
We
school.
went to elementary. You
Right.
went to Gifted and Talented.
Yeah.
You
We went elementary school. We used to-
The gift and the talent class.
We was dancers. I had polka dot shirts
Break
and helmet
dance.
pants. We used to get busy.
Y'all
and
wasn't-
and now we've all
You gonna do
evolved.
the
Y'all
splits?
wasn't
You gonna do
banging.
the
Y'all
splits?
wasn't banging.
No,
with
You gonna do the splits?
And now that I've never told him this, but I got him on air, so I tell him this man played a pivotal role in my music career because my group, it was me, my guy Gerald and Tashami. We used to be called Ghetto Intellect. Taste Them Seeds was they were a year ahead of us in high school and a year ahead of us in general. And they were black on, it was African. Everything was African. Miss Berry had us African. You know what I mean? And so at that point, that's how we followed after them. And that became our consciousness. And so what he's saying is true. Is like each generation, each one teach one. I am a result of the cats that came before me, like them.
Thank you.
You know, him, Hakeem, and all Travo, all these cats
It's
that
a
came
tree.
up.
It's a tree. It's roots.
And
It's
so
branches.
what we can do with this thing
Connect
at,
them, connect
at the Wisconsin Black Historical Society is document that. You can see, taste them seeds and then show Black Elephant how it evolved under that to
Baby
come
Drew.
to that point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so that's
Ice
beautiful.
Moan.
So to answer your question, the-
Cuckoo Cow.
we are hosting archive days all throughout 2024. We kicked this off in August during Hip Hop birthday, the weekend of Hip Hop's actual 50th anniversary. And
With Khalif, Rainey.
no, at the Summer Park
You
Gym.
didn't do that? Okay.
At the Summer Park Gym.
When Arrested Development came?
And when Arrested Development came,
Okay.
the legends.
Okay.
Thank you, sir, for the clarification. And we put together this public showing to just introduce the project. And this is an ongoing project, so this is not like a one-off. It's not like a one-time event because we collect in history. This is past, present, and future. So
It's not to be played with.
no. And so to answer your question, we are going throughout the year doing archive days where we'll be communicating with connoisseurs, with collectors, with promoters, with DJs, personally inviting them to come tell their stories, doing interviews, and collecting artifacts. Like Doc said, the t-shirts, the posters, the DVDs, the things that we got in our attic, and newspaper clippings and all of that.
How can the
The next one is the
community,
20th.
how can the community get involved with the
That's
project?
what I was just going to
for
ask.
the-
Do they contact y'all at True
Yeah.
School or do they contact Benson?
We going up.
How do
We
they
going up.
contact
I like
y'all?
this. I like this excitement in the room. I like that. Sure, I'm looking at you. You don't even got a mic. I'm like, what you
We
saying?
got to run the break, but I wanted to
Okay,
get that
no
information.
doubt. Go to trueskool.org, TRUESKOOL.org, and also Google Wisconsin Black Historical Society Museum, and look up both of the organizations. We
That
are
was fast, man. Do that slower. One more time.
Wisconsin Black Historical Society Museum. Google that. I don't want to get their website wrong. I'm not sure exactly how to
Do
spell
the
it.
True School.
TRUESKOOL.org. And we are launching Milwaukee Hiphop Archive. I'm sorry, MKE Hiphop Archive.com. Real soon. So everything will be public facing. We'll definitely shoot you information so you can help us announce
Yes.
it. And we want to definitely make sure that everyone who wants to contribute has a voice to contribute. We invited a whole advisory council to help make this inclusive. So it's not just a True School and Wisconsin Black Historical Society Museum project. This is y'all project. This is all of our project.
A community project.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Hey,
And
look,
in the youth
when we come back, we're gonna have more conversation, Truth Nation. Stay locked in right here on Dr. Ken in the afternoon.